G'day, this is Steve McKinnon. I'm the manager at Prison Fellowship in WA. I just wanted to thank you, Mount Pleasant Baptist Church, for all the support and help you've given Prison Fellowship over the years, particularly last year's Angel Tree project, giving gifts on behalf of prisoners to their children at Christmas. Thank you. That was very important, very special. Big shout out to Bronwyn, Mark and Peter, who help at Prison Fellowship from Mount Pleasant. Thank you. We really appreciate your support. So what is PF? It's an international organisation that brings the good news of Jesus and his love to prisoners and their families. It's been running for over 40 years, and we have about 126 volunteers in Western Australia that go into prison and do that and help disciple them and help as they come out to transition into the church community. That's our hope, to bring those people to faith in Jesus. So why PF? Well, the Bible is full of references to setting captives free. From the Exodus, bringing the captives out of the Hebrews out of slavery, out of Egypt, into the Promised Land, through to the Year of Jubilee and setting captives free every 7 years, through to Jesus and his calling. And the middle bit of his calling in Luke 4:18 and 19 is to set captives free and help the blind look up and see. And then in Matthew 25, it's one of the criteria for entering the kingdom of heaven that we visit those in prison. And so it's incredibly important, integral to the message of Jesus. So we run a number of different programs in WA, Visiting in Prison, our VIP program, and you can sign up. Anyone can sign up to do that. And we go into prisons on Saturdays and Sundays and lead a Bible study or lead a church service. We run the Prisoner's Journey, which is a Christianity Explained course. It asks the question, who is Jesus? Why did he come? And so what? What does that mean for you? We run a Restorative Justice program called the Sycamore Tree program. We put perpetrators and victims of crime together, not of the same crime, but similar crimes. And we see forgiveness and reconciliation, get to the heart of the gospel, to be reconciled both to God and to other people. We run a transition program, helping people connect with the community once they've come out of jail, and we run we look after kids of prisoners and their families. So Angel Tree Project is part of that, Camp Breakaway through Scripture Union. We're running a mentoring program to support these kids. So look, there are many things that we do, but I want to tell you a couple of stories and then we'll land it. One of my friends, Mark Curtis, he doesn't mind me sharing his story and his name. He got a Bible from a Prison Fellowship volunteer, and this Prison Fellowship volunteer offered to pay his rehab costs when he came out. And through that process, Mark became a Christian, and not only became a Christian, but he is leading many people to faith in Jesus, and he's working at a Gosnells Drug Rehab Centre. We've set up a house for blokes coming out of drug rehab, and it's a discipleship house. So Jesus is in the process of helping people do a U-turn and sending those people who are broken-hearted out with a message of forgiveness. That's in Luke 4. There's another guy called Bruno Isaac, who was the leader of the mongrel mob in New Zealand, and he was afraid that he had HIV, he was HIV positive. But his sister came and visited him through Prison Fellowship and said, I know a physician that might be able to help you. He said, well, just give me his address. And the girl said, the woman said, look, it's Jesus and you just need to invite him into your life. And so he did, and his whole life was turned around as a result. So what can you do? What can we do? Well, really many things. You can pray. It's really important. Pray for the work of Prison Fellowship. You can give regularly. $15 a month would be great. Just go to www.prisonfellowship.org.au You could also volunteer. Come into prisons, visit those who are in jail, and we'll train you up and we'll help you. You can tell other people about this. This is really good news. I wanted to encourage you not just to talk about it, but to actually do something. Maybe God's tapping you on the shoulder. And it's really important that we turn our good ideas into practice, put our faith into action. Here's a little a poem that I've got that sort of highlights this. I like it. Lord, Lords by Steve Turner. Lord, you were hungry, and I was sorry. You were thirsty, and I said a prayer. You were a stranger, and I pointed you out. You were naked, and I turned you in. You were in prison, and I wrote a poem. How nice is that? So it's really important that we actually do something. Don't just talk about it. Have a think about that and pray about it. May God bless you. Thanks.